Elvira Moldobekova was a 15-year-old girl from a tiny village called Kameno-Ozernoye in Russia's Orenburg region near the Kazakh border. She dreamed of becoming a fashion designer. The nearest art school, with drawing classes, was in a neighboring village 15 kilometers away, so Elvira usually took a bus or caught a ride with locals. On December 18, 2010, after finishing her class, she called her mother, saying she was heading to the bus stop. But that night, Elvira never came home. Her family contacted the police immediately, and within days she was officially listed as missing. Friends and volunteers organized search groups on Russian social media and spent weeks combing the highway between the two villages. Even her mother joined the search, hoping to find at least Elvira's bag or any trace of her, but nothing turned up. Months later, in the spring of 2011, a passerby found her body by the roadside, not far from the bus stop. Forensic experts confirmed she had been assaulted and strangled. Evidence showed she'd been kept alive for more than a day after her disappearance. Her mother later said, "I couldn't believe she was gone. I kept saying, 'This isn't her. She'll walk through the door any minute.'" Police soon realized this was only the beginning. DNA traces from Elvira and several other missing women were later found inside the truck and garage of a local driver, Valery Andreev. He would soon be known as one of Russia's most terrifying serial killers.
In June 2010, Ayzhan Orkambayeva, a 22-year-old veterinary student, left her village of Badomsha to travel to Orsk, a small industrial city near the Ural Mountains. She was buying a dress for her graduation. On her way back, she caught a ride toward home. From the car, she called her sister. "No, I don't know the driver. I'll be home in 10 minutes. 10 minutes later, her phone went dead. She was never seen again. Her family searched the empty steppe roads for days. Nothing. Ayzhan had a husband and a 1-year-old child. To this day, she's still missing. Months later, Daria Thodna, 28, from the small town of Novosergiivka, disappeared too. She called her mother, asking what kind of tea to buy on her way home. Then she vanished. Her phone rang once, a broken sound, and then silence. The next day, her mother reported her missing.
On July 10, 2011, Ekaterina Morozova, 19, was visiting her grandmother in Orenburg. They argued, nothing serious, just a family quarrel. Ekaterina decided to leave and took a taxi home to the nearby village of Stepanovsky. She called her mother once she arrived and then disappeared. Her family searched, police were notified, but no trace of her was ever found. By this time, locals began whispering, maybe these weren't random disappearances. Rumors spread that human traffickers were kidnapping women and selling them into prostitution across the border to Kazakhstan. In 2010, police had indeed uncovered such a trafficking ring. That story spread fast, and many believed it explained the missing women. But as time passed, the truth turned out far darker.
On August 20th, 2011, 24-year-old Alina Kuzhagulova left home to catch a bus to Orenburg. She never made it. Her family contacted police immediately. 2 months later, mushroom pickers found her body in a nearby forest, mutilated beyond recognition. That same autumn, Guzel Koltaeva, age 20, disappeared after visiting friends in Orsk. She was supposed to return to her village of Tushbulak by minibus just an hour away. She never arrived. Her sister called police. All local drivers were questioned. None had seen her. The case went cold. Meanwhile, officials still denied the idea of a serial killer. At a press briefing, a regional police chief downplayed the disappearances. "Only 2 or 3 missing women in 3 months," he said. "2 have already been found. There's no maniac." But the fear had already spread. On June 30th, 2012, 18-year-old student Olga Zhiravlova left her home in a small town near Orsk to meet a friend. Around 9 p.m., she called her cousin, said she was getting into a car. She never made it to the meeting. A year later, workers digging near a rural settlement found a skull. DNA confirmed it was Olga. Witnesses later said they'd seen her getting into a white SUV. Investigators traced the vehicle to a 55-year-old truck driver named Valery Andreev. When police questioned him, he calmly admitted driving past the bus stop, but denied picking anyone up. He was released. Days later, he vanished.
When police searched Andreev's house and vehicles, they found traces of semen and blood belonging to multiple missing women, including Olga Juranova and Elvira Moldobekova. DNA linked him to at least 8 known victims. His garage walls showed traces of blood beneath fresh plaster. Yet, despite overwhelming evidence, Andreev managed to disappear. He left behind his passport, phone, and car.
As months passed, the search turned desperate. A TV show about psychics filmed an episode in Orenburg, claiming to help find the Orsk maniac. They described a stocky man in his 50s, square-faced, short hair, a perfect match to Andreev's photo already released by police. For many families, this spectacle was painful. One sister of a missing woman said she recognized her sister's ring on the show, but later learned it was just a random prop. The show only deepened the myths surrounding the case.
Over the years, Andreev's name appeared on Interpol's most wanted list. People across Russia and Kazakhstan reported seeing him in villages, hospitals, even abroad. Each lead turned out false. In 2024, hikers near a quarry lake in Orenburg found skeletal remains. The man's teeth had golden crowns, just like Andreev's. In 2025, forensic sketches showed a face eerily similar to him. But investigators have not confirmed the identity. To this day, Valery Andreev remains missing, accused of killing at least 8 young women across southern Russia. For families of the victims, the pain never ended. Every new rumor brings a spark of hope or dread. Some believe Andreev is still alive, hiding somewhere in plain sight. Others think he's long dead. But one thing is certain: the women of Orenburg deserved justice. And in the silence that lingers across the frozen steppe, their stories still echo.